Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April 18th, and right next to me we have Izayah Spencer, officially signed today. We'll be competing on our upcoming event, May 24, at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Now, Izayah, let's rewind, talk a little bit about a few weeks ago. You just had a fight. Tell us how you feel about your performance and what will you do differently for your next fight.
First, I want to say shout out my boy. Just got some rounds in with my boy Zach. And shit, next time someone gets on my back, I'm jumping. So, I'm jumping.
Now, you training at a jiu-jitsu school, very good jiu-jitsu school, North Bay BJJ. And how is your jiu-jitsu journey going right now?
Pretty good. I've definitely been more active as far as grappling.
And you got a lot of good grapplers in that gym too, right?
Yeah, they be choking my ass out. They're pretty good.
All the Miller brothers out there and all.
Oh yeah. They're real good. Shout out them too.
So now on this upcoming fight, you're fighting an OG. Has been around the block. Cesar Moreno. He fought 135, 45, 55. Now he's fighting you at 170. What do you think of him?
I just think it's inconsistent. I don't know why bro switching the weight classes so much, but I'm glad you welcome me to 170. You know what I mean? We can squabble. First round, second round, third round.
How do you think the fight's gonna play out against Cesar?
I just think I'm gonna beat him. Like, he's got decent striking, okay grappling, but I just think there's a power difference in our weight class. He's just been inactive, so I mean, I'm not too much of a shit talker personally, unless I got something personal against you. But we're gonna get it cracking, put on the show, just like we always do. So I'm excited to see you there.
Do you think you have a youth advantage? You're only 20 years old, much younger than your opponent. You're fresh, you're hungry, you've been training very consistent now, right? 3-4 days a week?
Even more, yeah, 5-6 days a week.
5-6 days a week, so you're hungry, and hopefully this fight is gonna be come out, on your favorite, so fighting Cesar. Now, when you're watching his fight, have you seen some of his fight videos?
Yes, I have.
Where do you see yourself having an advantage on him?
I think at distance, definitely strength advantage. I'm more explosive, more active. I mean, he's a good fighter, but I mean, I don't know, it's been 3 years, so he might have improved, he might have gotten worse. There's only one way to find out. Stop in that Dragon House, MMA, I'm gonna see,
May 24.
Yes, sir.
All right, I say it now. If people want to get a hold of you watching you fight, how can people contact you for tickets?
I might, mainly on my Instagram, at Izayah Spencer MMA, at IZAYAH SPENCR MMA. I do a lot of stuff on there, like YouTube videos, fight, music, edits. If you want to get an edit, gotta get an edit of my boy Zach. It's entertainment, man. Entertainment.
What do you do for work?
Right now, I just train, do some classes here and there, but mostly I've just been training, trying to focus fully on being an amateur fighter.
In a perfect world, how much longer you want to be an amateur before you go pro?
It's not too much how much longer, but it's more of how many. I want to fight 10, 20 people as much as I can, Assuming I don't get injured, I want to fight every 2 months, non-stop. I see a lot of people with skill, and then I see a lot of bad people, and I want to fight every style, get as much experience. I love fighting. Even if this shit was free, I probably still would be fighting on some fucking Fight Club shit. I'm talking about Fight Club. Unless it's Dragon House, but
Well, I mean, I think you have a very positive energy and the right mindset. I know some amateurs fight once or twice a year. Definitely not the way to go.
That was me. That was me one time. I'm not gonna lie, but consistency is the key. Especially for amateurs, for all my amateurs watching, if you want to go pro, your time to fuck up is now. I look at amateurs as a practice test. Just keep taking it over and over and over and over. So if I have to fight 100 dudes in a month, I'll fight 100 dudes in a month. It doesn't matter. I'm a fighter and I'm here to fight. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what fighters do.
it's a very good mindset, and I actually that's kind of like exactly the way how I preach it. All the amateur guys from this gym too. You don't sit in on the shower. There's one thing you can't train, you can't learn. It's experience.
Exactly.
Every time you step in the cage, every time you step out of the cage, you just grow so much. I remember, like, I'm a big fan of Gordon Ryan on jiu-jitsu. I was listening to one of the podcasts. Gordon Ryan was talking about, like, every time that people sign up for a tournament, competing on the mat, the grow is equivalent a few months of training in the gym. Because in the gym, you can never get that kind of butterfly. You can never get that kind of surprise. The training with your teammate and the anxiety and the pressure. So getting into the cage, fight more frequently, accumulating all your experiences is really beneficial when you someday turn pro.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, man, if you're younger, because I know some cats who are like 30, 35, and they just start getting into MMA. And if you look like statistically, especially with lower like weight classes, that's kind of where you start declining. So me, I'm 20, first fight at 18. I'm gonna keep fighting as much as possible. You know, maybe go pro in the next couple of years. It has to do with skill and experience to me, more than age. So if I have to get 10 fights before 2026, I'll get them.
Now you're fighting 170 pounds welterweight. What do you walk around weight?
At most 180, at the very most. You know, I'm not much of a weight cutter, but I do prioritize like lifting weights. So, you know, you have that advantage of being strong and also not having that weight cut like affect the chin or your cardio or whatever it may be.
Because it's kind of crazy. Like, a lot of people talk about you small for welterweight. Like, I've seen, for example, like a George St. Pierre, I met him like many times in person. He's exactly the same size as you. I even met Matt Hughes back in the days, was one of the most dominant welterweight, 5'9", and walk around 190, 95, and short, stocky, country style. I mean, they're pretty much like your size.
Yeah.
And I know the generation changed. Now everybody got bigger and bigger.
I just think some of these welterweights are fat fucks. Like me, I mean, if there's like a 165, maybe I could cut to it. But like me, for the most part, I'm mostly muscle, so I'm mostly muscle, so I don't do too much cutting. I'm just here to fight. Like, end of the day, you can cut weight or you don't have to cut weight. But to me, it's all the same, bro.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if any special loved one, training partners, supporters, people that buy ticket come watching you fight that you want to shout out to?
There's so many people. First, shout out my boy Zach. You know, I just did a few rounds here in Dragon House, which, you know, thank you so much. Shout out to North Bay Jiu-Jitsu. Shout out some of my boys at RTC. Shout out some of my boys down in Hack as well. There's a lot of people. My boy Kevin, he just got an interview here. Yeah. He's real good.
Karate guy.
Yeah, he's real good. So shout out him too. I mean, there's so many people who will be here all day. But, you know.
Do you have a large family to come watching you fight?
Hell no. I'm not gonna lie. Like me, a lot of my family lives in like different states. You know, I was more like foster kid. You know, in and out the system type shit. So not too much, but like grandma, siblings. You know, pops sometimes pulls up. But majority they're out of state. You know. Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully all your friends and family, your true supporters, hopefully they're all going to be there, support you on this one. You're fighting a veteran, Cesar Moreno, so I'm going to see him next week. Get an interview with him too. Yes, so can't wait to watching a seasoned veteran, a seasoned fighter versus a veteran. Go out on May 24th for more information about this upcoming fight card. Check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Please follow us on Instagram, keeping update on all the upcoming events and what we do, and then please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give us a little bit of love and support, and awesome to have Zach come through tonight, put up, do a couple rounds here, and then do an interview. Always awesome to have you around. So we can't wait to watching you fight May 24 at Keysar Pavilion. If your opponent sees watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
I hope you're having a good day. No, man, let's squabble, man. You know, I'm not too much for the talking, bro. You and me are gonna fight. It's just another day. I don't have anything against you personally. Let's get out, bro. Just like I always do, and you always do. So yeah, let's do it, bro.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys May 24. One last question. Who is your favorite UFC fighter?
Ooh, right now, there's so many good fighters. I can't say, but I'll say the style that I fuck with a lot. I like DDP, bro. I like how he falls on his face. Drickus, Duplessis. I like how he throws that overhand, falls on his face, and just grabs me. It's so funny. It's like real life Goofy Goober. Shout out to South Africa.
South Africa. Now, who's your main training partner for this upcoming fight? You train the most. Zach Sherna.
Zach is one. Kevin's another one. Starting to do some training with the other Zach. Got a lot of Zachs around here, I guess. Yeah.
All right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, can't wait to watch you get back in the cage May 24. I'm Zhong signing out. See you guys May 24.
Hell yeah.